So I'm back with Chef Blake. We're going to make a awesome appetizer that you can do with just a few ingredients on the grill. All right, this time of year, it's fall. People love figs.
Yeah.
Do you like figs?
No, right?
You never tried one?
No.
Oh man, wait till you try these later. They're really, really good. This time of year, the fall, they're sweet. They're high in sugar and potassium, and as they cook down, they caramelize and they get all sugary and yummy, and it's great. So what we want to do, though, they're so sweet, we want to combine these with some prosciutto. And prosciutto is a cured ham that is really kind of salty, and the saltiness will help counter the sweetness from the roasted fig. Okay. And then just for a little added something, we're gonna add a little bit of basil, fresh basil, just add a little extra flavor. And then we've got pomegranate molasses. Pomegranate molasses is kind of like vinegar, but it's more syrupy, it's a little sweet, a little tangy, and it's just kind of bring everything all together. So should we get started?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, we've already washed them off, we're gonna take the tip off. That's the, This is a very sharp knife. This is a titanium knife. It's very sharp, so we want to be careful, right? Okay, and we want to make sure we're holding it right? We want to hold it firm so we don't slip. All right, so see how juicy that is?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So we're gonna cut this in half like this. If they're really small, you don't have to cut them in half. But look at that. Isn't that neat? Kind of looks like a brain, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks, but it's really cool. All right, so we're gonna just cut a few of these, just like this. Cut them in half. We'll do, let's see, let's do a couple more. What do you say? Does that sound good? Do you want to cut a couple?
No.
No, not at all? Okay, no problem. I can do that. All right, we've got one more. Let's do that, cut it in half. All right, so we've got our figs all cut, right? And you can see how this one's darker than this one?
Yeah.
So this one was longer, was on the tree longer, and it's a little more ripe, so it has way more sugar. Smell that. Can you smell it? You smell that one. It's a little sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one way that you can tell how ripe they are, by the color and by how they smell. And you can also tell it's a little more juicy. But because we're going to cook these are going to still break down and be nice and caramelized. All right. So the next thing we need to do is we need to take a little bit of our basil, and we're just gonna put a little piece on each one. Can you help me do that?
Yeah.
So just tear it off, stick it right on top, just like that. All right, beautiful, go ahead. Awesome. Do a couple more, just like this. We're just adding these for a little bit of extra flavor. Nope, you don't have to do it at all. Yep, definitely. All right, so once we do that, then we need to just kind of set these to the side, just like this. We'll also make it so that people can actually see what we're doing. Just kind of set these to the side. We want to take our prosciutto, right? And it's that, smell that? Smells pretty good, right? Okay, it's not smoked, it's cured and it's salty. So what we want to do is we want to take these, we're going to cut these into strips. All right, just like this. And we're going to put the flat side, or cut side, down on top. Roll it over like this. Just like that. Okay, pretty easy. Think you can do that on that one?
Yeah.
Go for it. Perfect. Yep, and just roll it right up. Here, let's turn it this way a little bit. There we go. Now just roll it up like that. Perfect. Just like that. And if you have one that doesn't necessarily, like if it doesn't stick too much, it's okay. Just set that to the side and you can get another one. It's no big deal. All right, so I'm going to take another one like this. Roll it up. Just like that. We want to have the ends that, like those little ends, we want to make sure that they stay down when we go to cook them. Otherwise, what they'll do is they'll open up like this and they'll unravel, and we don't want that to happen. All right. And then just roll it, just like this, just like that. All right, so let's grab a couple more and get these finished off. Choose the longer ones.
Alright.
It's easier. And these pieces right here, we call these Scooby snacks. These are for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Just roll it right up like this. Yes, sir. Just roll it up. Just like that. All right, we've got how many more? Two? Two more pieces.
Yeah.
Got another piece right here. Go ahead. All right. Just like that. Good? All right, so then we're gonna take these, we're gonna put these onto our rack like this.
And start going to things right?
Yep, and then we're gonna put them on the grill. And what's gonna happen is as they cook, it's gonna caramelize that sugar that's inside the fig, and then the prosciutto is going to kind of shrink wrap around it. It's gonna hold all those juices in. So when we go to eat it, it's gonna give us a big burst of flavor. It's really, really tasty.
Yeah.
But before we serve it, we're gonna add a little bit of that pomegranate molasses, but we'll get into that later. So just kind of cover it up a little bit like this, and that's it. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we have enough? Or do you think we should do more?
I think
You think we should do a little more?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
maybe like 4 more.
4 more?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. You want to put the basil on those ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I'll get the prosciutto ready. It's a really tasty dish. I can't wait for you to try it. I think your mom's gonna love it.
Yeah, I think it's going to lot. Yeah, 6 ounce of this.
And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start wrapping those. Okay, we need one more piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get rid of that. Let me show you another trick.
Alright.
So let's say you have a piece like this and you don't want to cut it.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can take the piece of fig, right?
Mhm.
Set it down there, go like this, and then fold the ends over.
Mhm.
You know, fold them in like this,
Yeah.
and then roll it over like this.
Alright.
Okay? Gives you, and then it's just like a big package. See? Just like that. Perfect. That's beautiful.
Alright, so you
Need one more piece? I can do that.
Alright.
There we go. And one more.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Alright.
Great. So just set this over here like this, right on top of that grate. Let's take these out to the grill. We want to preheat the grill. Basically, it doesn't matter what temperature it is. It can be 300 degrees, it can be 200 degrees. We just don't want to have any direct heat. So we want to do indirect heat, right? We just preheat the grill itself. And we're gonna roast these until they start to caramelize. Usually takes like 15, 20 minutes, and they're good. Right, let's go out to the grill. Yep, so we're gonna take our prosciutto and basil wrapped figs. We're gonna put those indirectly onto our grill. So indirectly, what that means is that we have the heat going on this side and we have no heat on this side. So we'll just let those roast for a little while. Takes probably in about 10 minutes, we'll probably rotate them, and then 5 to 10 minutes after that, we'll look at them. But we're looking for the figs to start to caramelize and sort of seep out some of that moisture, and the prosciutto will shrink wrap around them, and it just creates a perfect bite.